Hi, this is ShamanWeaver Shiela Baker, and tonight I am not coming from East West Books, but I am coming from Tulalip. So I hope you're doing well, and it's summertime. So what I want to focus on tonight for all of us is how can we have more grace and more ease, more joy and more bliss. Hey, Jacqueline. So if that's of interest to you, hang on. Okay, so Jacqueline, I'm going to grab you a card first. Ooh, this one. Oh, look at this. What a lovely way to start the evening. And Jacqueline, if you're looking for more joy and bliss, it really honestly doesn't get any better than this. I'm going to put the card, there you go, up close. This is a 10 of Cups. Hey, Anita. Cups are emotion. They are the element of water, fluidity. The 10 is the highest you can get in any of the suits. And so this is complete contentment, bliss, joy, and it includes not just you, but others in your family and others in your surrounding. So it's okay, here you go. This is you sharing your joy. So Jacqueline, if you've been wondering how to do it, hey Jennifer, then this is a good indicator that you're going to soon find out if you don't already know. And if you do know, just keep sharing the love. Thank you. Hey Anita, got one for you. It's right over here. And you know, they're kind of, oh, look at this. Anita, what a beautiful card. It is the end of the fool's journey. So we begin with 0, the fool, and go through all the life lessons. So this one is saying that everything you want, everything that you have dreamed of, everything that is in your, I don't use this word very often, but in your destiny is at your fingertips. So if you've been thinking it's just out of reach, begin to feel the ends of your fingers and know that it's ever so close. So whatever you're doing, keep feeling, keep emoting, keep bringing in the 4 elements, the air, the earth, the fire, the water. And because it's all yours, girl. So have fun with that one, Anita. Jennifer, here's one right in front that, oh my goodness, you guys are so lucky tonight. Wow, I want to be you. So Jennifer, this one is for you. It's the sun. So how I started this was I was thinking about summertime. Hey, Carla, and that in the summer we think living is easy and we're supposed to be freer. So is it really? And according to the cards that I've drawn so far tonight, it is. So Jennifer, this one's for you. It's the sun. And if you've been worrying about things, this card says that your problems are no bigger than a small naked child on a pony with the sunflowers behind and a new day dawning. So when we see this red in the cards, we also know that there's divine inspiration coming in. So have a look for that and know that everything is going to be all right. So there you go. Carla, I'm going to get one for you. Hey, Lobo, how are you? Hey, Philip. Oh, Carla, look at this. A gift from the gods of a new beginning. So thank you, Lobo, for sharing my video. I really appreciate it. And so Jennifer, you're welcome. So Carla, there's a new idea that's coming for you. You won't have thought of it because it actually hasn't gotten here yet. It's coming from the gods, so be open to it. You may even go, huh? I don't think so. That couldn't work for me. But what I'm going to tell you is that I think it can. So there you go. Great. All right. So Lobo, I put one over here for you. Ooh, look at this one. So if you've been on a spiritual quest, this card says, hey, Linda, says that you are on your way, because I'm going to put it up close. Look at this horse. That horse is not waiting for anything and is going to take off. And down here we see the body, mind, and soul. Hey, Linda, that Keeley, that is calling you. You have no choice but to follow in this. And I said just a few minutes ago about the red plumes or the red things that we see. And so this is going to be a calling for you. And I'm going to put it really up close so you can see these little things. Those are lizards. Lizards wake up your dreams. So if you've been wondering where you're going next, you're about to have you're about to have an adventure. You're going to be on a spiritual quest. Hey, Karen. And what's going to be happening for you is that you're not even going to have to initiate that. So there you go. Carla, you're welcome. So Keeley, this one is for you. Oh my, look at that one. Oh, very nice, Lobo. So Keeley, this one is the Magician. So this is taking those things that I was talking to Anita about just a couple of minutes ago, the air, the earth, the fire, the water, and using all of them to take a matter, something that's important to you, to take it to spirit and then bring spirit back into matter. So be the magician. You might even do a little ceremony that calls to you that for which you're looking. So there you go, Keeley. That's a beautiful one. Hi, David. Just before I get to you, Philip, I saw you. So here we go with this one. The Two of Swords. Swords are thoughts and ideas and the element of air. So here we go. These thoughts are so big, they are completely off of the, look at all those. I love it. Thank you, guys. I love it. Dance. Yeah, for sure. Dance. Go right for that. This says use all of your senses. And right up here, we have this little crescent moon. And so for us in the Northern Hemisphere, when the moon is new, it goes this direction. In the Southern Hemisphere, it's like this. So maybe, David, are you about to take a journey or think your way through something new? Because this says, absolutely do not rely on what you can see or even what you can hear, because this is all an illusion. We create it ourselves. So use all of your senses. So there you go. All right. So I'm going to go back just for a second. This card, Philip, was for you. David, I said it was for you. So when I do that, when I get confused like that, I just attribute it to Spirit wanting you to know. You're very welcome, Philip. But David, there's a piece for this in you. And Philip, there's going to be a piece for you in David's as well. Because look at this. This one is for David. This one is for you. But midway, I got the two names commingled. When that happens, it means that there's something important in this. Don't rest on any illusions. And you may just find, the two of you, that what happens is you have a gift from the gods, that this hand coming out of the clouds here, about pentacles, money, property, tangible things, the element of earth. So when you're not using the illusion of seeing or hearing, but you're sniffing it, you're tasting it, you're touching it, you're using your gut feeling, your intuition, what you might just find is it gives you some inspiration for a new beginning in the practical world. So look for this. It also says, take the higher path. So Philip, you and David may be finding that there's something that you are manifesting in this world. There might be a call that you could use something that's mundane and maybe even not for the highest and best or better of all beings. But this is a call, those two cards together are a call to do what's intuitively right for you. So David, I hope that's wonderful for you. And Philippe, I hope this is wonderful for you. And if it's Philip, I just made you Spanish. So there you go. Who knows? Maybe this inspiration is going to draw something that's very foreign to you. You know, sometimes Spirit just starts working through me and says things that me, Sheila, the mundane Sheila, the personality, can't know or can't be inspired to bring forth. So I just want you all to know that. So here's a card in my deck that's as I laid them out, this one popped up right. So I got to see it. Most of them are face down, so I don't see them when I'm pulling them for you. I'm just pulling them. So this is judgment. This is for all of us. It's the number 20. It only goes to the 21. So this is a real call for us to really evolve. Hey, Trevor. And this evolution is not something that we can avoid. Up here we have Gabriel, only blows his horn 7 times, wakes up the dead. So if you've been thinking you've been emotionally, spiritually, maybe even financially asleep, we're getting a big wake-up call. And isn't that kind of what's going on just now for us? So there you go. Everybody wake up. Okay, Trevor, I've got one for you. And hi, Heidi, I'll get one for you right after that. So look at all the major arcana popping out tonight. Wow, we must have something going on good. And I just want to, oh, Philip, you're very welcome. See, you're back being Philip again. No, Teresa, of course you're not too late. So, Trevor, this one is for you. It's called the Death card. And sometimes people get really nervous about this. When I see this as a real call to allow something that's been, okay, so this is just coming, Trevor, to allow something that's been laying dormant for a long time to bubble up and to be rebirthed. So this means that something that's been not quite working has really got to Lobo says that that they have their middle name is Gabrielle, and they have a bullhorn that they blow regularly. So thank you for doing that for us. So this death card really says something hasn't been working. And it's really time to allow it to go dormant. You know, if something doesn't work and we leave it at the side for a bit, sometimes it comes back to being useful. But there's also a rebirthing of something here. So when I see this card, I know that, oh, something that I've been working on is actually being called forward. So there you go. I hope that's helpful for you. Teresa, yes, look at this one. Okay, so the beautiful part about this is it's 2. It's about a relationship. This relationship is to Pentacles, but it's also to 2 ships that are on their way back in. The thing about Pentacles is that their money and their the element of earth, they're tangible things. Okay. Thanks, David. Dance away. But they're tangible things. And right down here, the ships that you sent out, Teresa, they're on their way back in. They're not here yet. You're going to have to do a little more juggling, but you're completely, totally able to do that. So rest assured that this is not going to be a problem for you, but something that you're well versed in doing, and that your ship is indeed coming on in. So, hey, Amber, how are you tonight? I'm going to grab you one. Heidi, I'm going to also pull one for you. This one is way over here. And there you go. Hey, Stormy. Okay, Amber, check this out. So, hey, Lola. Amber, I know that one of the things that you are about is being in your emotion, knowing how to use it. And Teresa, you're welcome. And how to manage it. So here we have the Queen of Cups. Cups are emotions. They're the element of water. They're all about being mutable. When we think with this little 3 pounds up here, that an emotion is something to be guided by or to hold on to. You know, she's doing just that. She's holding on to them. But really, when you're the queen, you don't have to hold on to them anymore. You can let them go. They can bubble up. They can do what they're meant to do, which is to stimulate you to look around, to feel the feelings, but then you can let them go. And that's what the Queen really knows all about, Amber, is how to feel the emotions, bring it home, feel it, and let it go. So she's a really beautiful icon for you over the next little bit. So here's one of the things that I'll tell all of you is that when you see the card and it comes up and it has a resonance, then by all means go out, find it, enlarge it in black and white and color it, because it will be really extremely useful. It'll really anchor it in your body. So Heidi, this one's for you. It is the Six of Wands. Passion, fire, drive, connection to the divine. And what about this is that we can see, here's, this is actually, he was a warrior. He went out on a conquest and he managed to come home victorious. So if you've been thinking that something is going on, Heidi, and you're wondering how it's going to turn out, you're going to be victorious. The laurel wreath here, bay leaf that we use in cooking, is a laurel wreath. It used to be that they had laurel wreaths for the emperors. You know, Julius Caesar had a laurel wreath. It was the call for being regal and being of high stature. So this one, Heidi says that you're going to be incredibly successful. You may already be feeling it because we're under the influence already of this eclipse that's going to happen in August to the 21st. Some of us are going to get to see the total eclipse and some of us not. But it's powerful when the shadow comes in front of the sun. There it goes, see, boo-boo, and it comes back. Something has shifted. So it's a good time for all of us to think about, you know, where do we want victory? How do we want to come home? Look at riding on this beautiful horse. You know, the horse isn't decked out in armor. The person isn't decked out in armor. There's a softness here. So how can we be soft and be victorious at the same time? So Lola, hi. Whoa. So more wands, more passion, more fire, more drive. This is the 9. So Lola, if you've been struggling, the struggle is behind you. Oh, Heidi, you're very welcome. I'm great that that's good news. So Lola, let that stuff stay behind you. We can see up here, I'm going to put him up close. You can see his wounding is up here in the head. It's the emotional realm. And I got to tell you that, you know, if a part of your body only weighed 3 pounds and it was ruling the rest of your body, wouldn't you question it? Wouldn't you just go, really? You know, kind of like, what am I thinking? Because we let our mind, and you can see his wounding is up here. So you're going to have a wounding there that is going to try to keep you safe. It's going to kind of try to keep you secure, but in it, it also tries to keep you stuck. So if you've noticed that you've come through something, let it fall back and be back there for you, Lola, because you've got, look, clear sailing in front. This is like a smooth sidewalk. So use the walking stick and know that you can walk away from all of that. So there you go, Lola. So Ryan, hi, how are you doing? I'm going to zip over here and get this. Okay, more wands. Wow. The 2 of Wands. So Ryan, this is saying to me that you're at a crossroads of some kind. And when I see this, we're welcome, Lola. What I know is that you've already made the decision. You maybe just haven't told yourself, or maybe you're looking outside of yourself for someone else to reaffirm this decision, this path that you're taking. Because the crossroads, you know, if you think about it, where 2 roads cross, you have an opportunity to go in 4 different directions. You can go back to the one you were already on. You can move forward on that same path. You can make a lateral move to the right or a lateral move to the left. But this says, Ryan, that you've already decided. And then the reason I know this is look at how this is anchored onto the I keep wanting to call this a balustrade, but I don't know if that's the right word, but I'm going to use it for today. But it's concrete. In order to get something to be secured to concrete, you have to really drill it through, anchor it well. So you have done that. And maybe it's time for you to step across the threshold. You've got the walking stick. Maybe it's time for you to step across some kind of a threshold. So I don't know what that threshold is for you, but no more crystal gazing, no more looking outside yourself. You've already made the decision. So go ahead and take the next step, Ryan, whatever that is. So there you go. So if this little teaser that we do here isn't enough for you, obviously I'm passionate about reading the tarot. So if you want a reading from me, feel free to jump on over to my website, come into East West Books when I'm there. I'm normally there on Thursdays. So find a way to connect with me. I would so love it. So Anne, this one is for you, the King of Swords. What I love about this is that you can't see his throne. On the other kings, they're all about their throne. They're sitting in their throne, but they're not moving. This king is about to take action. Swords are thoughts and ideas, but until we put them into practice, until we pick them up and use them, they are just, you're very welcome, Ryan. Hey, Joseph. Until we use these thoughts and ideas, they're just mental constructs. They're just mind frick running around making us crazy. The beautiful thing, Anne, about this card is that this king is looking out into the world, has got his sword, and he's about to take action, which is going to be, see way up here, the butterfly and the moons? Okay, butterflies are all about transformation. The moon says between one moon cycle and the next moon cycle, you're going to have a transformation. So use these ideas to put that into practice to see. Sometimes we have to use a sword to cut away that which is no longer serving us. So transformation, use the energy and the emotion of the moon to get this happening. A powerful, wonderful ally, the King of Swords, helps you put your thoughts and ideas into action. Hey, Joseph. So, Joseph, this one came up upside down, reversed, and I'm actually going to leave it that way, and I'll tell you why. It's an 8, and 8 is about power and influence and moving things forward. It's about infinity. You're welcome, Anne. And it's about caring for things. Because if something is given to us and it's given to us for infinity, the 8, and you can also look up the numerology about the 8 and I'll give you even more information. But it's also almost completion. There's a little bit more hard work. However, when the 8 of Pentacles is reversed, it says that the hard work is over. You know, the craftsman, I'm going to put it this way so you can have a look at it this way. Here he is. He's crafted. 6 are here hanging on the wall. 1's down here. He's just putting the finishing touches. Now, no matter whether I hold it upright or I reverse it, the 6 stay on the wall. So if you've been studying, Joseph, if you've been getting certificates and you've been using that information and it's been hard work, that's over. It's complete. You're putting the final touches on something. I don't know what it is. You probably know, but you may not. You know, this is the beautiful part about spirit is we sometimes are working on something and sometimes we just don't know what our crafting is quite yet. it's one of the beautiful things about the Akashic Records is they help us find our life purpose. Sometimes we know we're excited and passionate about something, but we might not know what it is. So this is a beautiful card for you to have a think about that. So Linda, I saw you popping up, so I'm going to go deep for you. Here's this one. Oh my goodness. I couldn't have done better if I had done it myself. So look at this. Linda, this is for you. It's the Lovers. So sometimes, but not always, this is a manifestation in the practical world, outer world, about drawing someone to you. Other times, this is about the feminine energy on the left-hand side and the masculine energy on the right-hand side matching up so that neither one dominates the other. And wouldn't that be a lovely thing if that was what we created internally so that we can manifest it externally? Our world would be a much more lovely place if there was equality between the genders. So Linda, this is part of what your call is. And now as I'm looking at this in the reflection here, what I'm noticing that I've never noticed before is something that looks to me like a key. See right here? And then this line that's going out, and it's got a little bump there. So Linda, what I would say about this is that you're going to be given a key, and it's going to come from divine inspiration. And the key will be useful for you either manifesting in the outer world, the Lovers, divinely inspired. Look, I mean, this is like the green man, kind of elfin, the key there that I've never noticed before. So Linda, this is a powerful card for you. So like I always say, find this online, print it bigger than it is, like enlarge it and color it. When we do this, some of the things that happen is that we concretize this inside of our bodies. And when we make it concrete, every cell of your body resonates with that and moves you forward. So, Linda, I hope that is a wonderful card for you and has some meaning. Yeah, how awesome is that? Now, when I turn the card around facing myself, I don't see that key. When I turn it this way, I see the key again. So this is also about perspective. So I'm just going to spend a little minute talking about perspective. So I'm sitting in front of my cell phone, and this is my left-hand side. But to you, it looks like it's my right-hand side, but it's not. Well, bless you right back, Linda. You're welcome. So when we have a perspective and we think our perspective is right, then we're really locked into something that doesn't allow us the freedom of movement. So I grabbed a card to concretize this for us all. So check this out. It's a 5. 5 are lessons in my little world. And this lesson, you can see that the clouds here are really moving swiftly. I'm going to put it up close. There's been some kind of a conflict. This person down here is in complete despair. This one looks like maybe they're just going to walk off in another direction. This one here is busy picking up the leftovers from the conflict. So he has 2 swords in his hand, 2 thoughts. He has another firmly here. He's got another one that's so long it's going off of the card, and he's not quite sure whether he should pick it up or not. 2 of them are absolutely not worth thinking about, not worth picking up. So if any of us, all of us, have been thinking about, or engaged in conflict, it's the way that we're thinking about things that cause that. Conflict is only an idea that something ought to be different than it is. It should be different. So one of my favorite things to say is don't should on yourself. So there you go. Hey, Damon. Oh, okay. I grabbed one for you. The Tower card. So I'm going to put it up close. There you go. You can see there's a big old bolt of lightning here having caused a fire, and people are jumping out. So this card is really beautiful for times in our life when we're deconstructing something, where things might have worked really well for quite a long time, but they're not working so well anymore. We might not even notice that they're not working so well, but then all of a sudden it's like, oh, this is starting to move in a different direction. So Damon, this is necessary destruction for positive reconstruction. So if you've been going through something that feels like, oh, things are just falling away, being let go of, this is perfect timing. And you know, the summertime is a really wonderful time to burn things off. So if hopefully this is a helpful card for you. So there you go. So thanks everybody for tuning in. I really I love doing this, and I appreciate you all for hanging with me. If I can do anything for you, another reading or whatever, just pop on over and let me know. Okay, in the meanwhile, I'm going to give you a kiss and a whoosh. Blessings to everybody. Thanks for tuning in. Bye-bye.